A bill aiming to protect patients when birthing centers at hospitals are expected to close passed the state Senate today. The bill requires hospitals to provide at least 120 days notice before changing or closing their birthing units. It comes as multiple birthing centers have closed or plan to close across the state. The latest being Down East OB/GYN in Bangor, which announced earlier this month that they would close its practice in July. The bill passed the Senate 116 to 8 and now heads to the governor's